Morning, y'all. We're at Photo Island for today, all of today, playing all of today. It's a little bit cloudy, but it's meant to clear. It's a stunning hotel. Oh, welcome me. Welcome me. I'm gonna go get some breakfast. Right, that was a lovely breakfast. I seem to remember this in the Irish Open. I think that's the 18th. And I'm gonna guess that Paul Casey won here. But I might be wrong because I might actually check that. I seem to remember.
Just saying it.
I've said it, and it's, I think record's on. Yeah, record's on. Today's vlog, Matthew, is going to interest you.
Is it?
Yeah, I want everyone to share, including Ray, right, their favourite or best, or both, favourite and best.
Yeah.
Driver tips, the biggest mistakes you see golfers make with a driver. I knew you would giggle at that. You trying to hit one. Mistake number one. Right, top driver tips today we're doing, Dan. And I want Ray to have one as well. I can help you with yours, Ray, or you might have a solution. So my first one is I like players to have something that they can semi-rely on. So too many golfers go for like the perfect, they just want their perfect shape, you know, their max drive all the time. And I play with them and like the journey people, and I used to play them pro-am. And I just think, well, just aim up the left and cut it into play. Like just play, like work on that one, have it, but have a gamer. And I think the best testimonial to that is Dan. He has a shot that he doesn't particularly like, but it gets him in play. And then he has another one that you're trying to work on to give you a bit more. But yeah, as soon as you go down in a match, it's so noticeable that you go down, basically. He has a run-to shot. So top driver tip is not like, make sure you do this and do that, because that's so relative to different people. And we'll talk a bit about that today, but it can be so throwaway that. It's just have a bit of a go-to shot, even if it is a 20-yard cut, that you know it's going to happen every time you aim at the left, and just play it. Doesn't stop you working on another one, but have a friendly one. Don't you think?
I like that, yeah.
Nice.
Couldn't agree more.
Here's my go-to shot.
Par 4, 450.
478 on that.
Yeah.
You're going, it's the dog leg left, you're going straight again.
Yeah.
478 on the card. Is that not good?
Well, I think that's fairway, but it's right side of the fairway. Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah,
It's hard to
looks
see,
right.
that, isn't it? It's hard to
over
see.
that slight hill, isn't it?
Give me a tip, Matt. Give me a tasty little tip. Bit.
Swing speeds.
Help people with their driver.
Like people say, oh, I hit that too hard. Well, just work out what works best for you.
Okay.
Like I'm not good with driver, but
You?
like the test that Steve Buzzer did showed that I was worse when I was tapping it.
Yeah.
So work your patterns out, basically.
If you have a lesson, and I have a few, that say, so they hit like 3 bad drives in a row, and then you get the, oh, I'm just going to slow this one down.
Yeah.
Well, if
Find
they're-
out
if
the
they're
real
only- if
cause,
they're-
you know,
yeah.
like there's strike, there's face to path, there's gear effect, like lots of things other than you not swinging at the right speed or swinging too quick, isn't there?
Yeah, well, I often think it's the like refer back to that. Like that's been said for years.
Oh, lifting my head up.
Yeah, but how many years does it have to be said before people realise that? So if it was that,
Yeah.
then there'd be more people sorting out their driver, wouldn't there?
Sure.
So yeah, absolutely. So find out the speed that works for you.
Yes.
My experience
And it's
of
kind
that.
of like yours, a go-to, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like finding your go-to. Is your go-to a whacker and whack it as full out as you can, or a finder and swing it a bit easier, whatever that suits you on that hole, basically.
There was a video that ran in the pro shop I used to work at Hill Park. John Jacobs' coaching video. Right, John Jacobs was so good. And he was talking about club head speed. And he says, I hear people say, you know, I need to slow down, like we're talking about. And he said, why do you want one other thing to think about? You know, if you're going to think about your grip and then your posture and then you know, like where you're swinging it and the speed, like why not swing at the speed you feel most comfortable at?
Yeah.
And then just working, like why have another thing? I just remember it going around on the loop because we used to loop it in the thing. I just think that's just so like obvious and logical.
Yeah.
Like my dad must have said, oh, I'm just going to slow this one down. I mean, he's played golf for as long as I've been alive, and I think he says it at every
round.
20 bad shot interval.
Yeah.
The club do the work.
Yeah, all those kind of
Classic
stuff.
one, isn't it?
So definitely, my experience as well with amateurs, if you start getting them to muck with speeds with not much loft, if you want to manipulate speed but still feel like you're going faster, I get them to come down the shaft.
Yeah.
Sometimes can reduce a bit of speed if they want just to hit a soft, you know, they're hitting it a long way offline, so they want a shorter drive.
Yeah.
Don't feel like you're swinging it slower, because then strike generally just goes.
Yeah.
Because you get them in lessons as well, where they're trying to hit a position, they do it at a speed that's so unrealistic, don't they? And you think, they go, I'm just trying to find a position, but the trouble is, as soon as you try to pull on that club, put forces in your club, that's why we see the standing up or whatever it is.
Yeah.
So you doing it at that speed actually isn't, because it's how you use that force or not is the issue. Taking the force out isn't actually what we're talking about. That makes sense?
Yeah.
Go on, Matt. Show me your speed.
Lovely.
Watch check.
Nah, we're all good. Bunkers up the left, 232. So I don't think we're reaching. Yeah, they've got helmets on.
There it is.
Get over it.
What's the speed?
Right in it. Go on, Rory.
Pretty straight though, Matt.
Yeah. Team it up.
Yeah, he's still smiling.
Oh, God.
Oh, no. Oh, give us a tip, Dan. Can you? I want it, my driver better, and I want a tip from Daniel's son.
Well, for me, it's hitting up on the ball. So understanding your angle of attack.
Okay.
A lot of the fittings that I do, I see a lot of players coming in with certainly downward angles of attack.
Yeah.
Okay, so steeper angles of attack. Try and get the feeling of trying to hit up on the ball a little bit more. I mean, I've seen some amazing results from my fittings. Guys picking up 10, 15, 20 yards from just making a change to their angle of the way they deliver the club.
So understanding how they deliver the club.
Yeah.
And then maybe understanding
How to achieve that as well.
and how to get that out of
how
them,
to
because
get
it can help add distance and reduce spins and improve
all of these
launches.
things. So going to a pro who's got the systems that can help them achieve that. So understand your numbers a little bit more.
Yeah.
Certainly from my lessons, my fittings, when the guys walk away understanding it, they're gonna trust it more.
Yeah. And people can transform, can't they?
Yeah.
Like they can completely change how they've ever really hit a driver when
absolutely they can
get. When I first got a launch monitor, it was so exciting showing people how to play and control and move this. A, it changed paths, and B, it changed like distance just dramatically for players. But you know, being up doesn't mean it's better than being down. Some people have to hit down. Lots of tall players hit down. In fact, this showed me a study they did, which was really interesting, where you know the shots gained stats.
Yeah.
They did a similar thing with launches and ball speed. So when their tour players come to them, they've got them all in a spreadsheet. And if they want something extra distance, more height, less spin, whatever it is, they go, look, well, on the field you're playing against, you're launching at 9, carrying it 285. X player's launching it at 13, carrying it 305. So we can do that with loft. We could do it a little bit with shaft feelings. We could do it with the necks and changing lies to give different feels of delivery. Or you could change the way you deliver the club as a whole. It just broke it down to exactly where they were and where they were leaving money on the table. If you like.
Oh no, same as me. Left of mine. I reckon he'll be alright as well, very similar to me. Trying to hit a big cut, he'll go straight. He's not happy.
Do you like my wall of chips, Matt?
Yeah. Lego chips.
Build a wall, he said, didn't he? Is that what Trump says?
Yeah.
Keep the chips in. Give us your tip, Ray, can you? What's your golden secret to those fairway balls?
Just smash it.
Yeah.
No, I would say, obviously there's some weight behind telling various levels of golfer, and probably me included, that maybe it's not worth hitting driver sometimes, and there's definitely safer options.
Yeah, because you have your stinger. That kind of goes back to my find a shot that works.
So if like a course is, so I don't think it would have worked as well today, but if a course is running a bit, like Turnberry for instance, they hit that 2 iron all over the place.
Chase it up there.
I was hitting it up not a million miles away from
drivers. Yeah.
But I wouldn't like to be ever. I wouldn't like personally ever to be a golfer to be afraid of hitting driver.
Yeah.
He's not afraid of it. He just. I am.
He's petrified. Yeah.
I don't think I've ever. I'm realistic about my chances of finding a golf ball after I've hit it, but I've never been afraid of trying it, because I know that when it's working, it's a bit of a weapon compared to other 7 handicappers who might had it like 220 and be in play all the time.
Because you've got distance.
Yeah. So we were talking about it earlier. We've talked about it for weeks, and it's just starting to come out online now. Actually, that this is the first run of post Wooden Man lesson golf.
Yeah.
And we had 1 round on the Elsa, and then we went back in time.
Yeah.
Now we're caught up.
Yeah.
So there's a decent run of Wooden Man, or my interpretation of Wooden Man swinging, where driver is suddenly in play a lot more.
Yeah.
And so I wouldn't. The term you like to use is bang your head against the wall, trying the same things or trying to self-remedy and trying to fix it yourself. Go get a lesson.
Yeah, well, I agree.
Change your thinking about it, because the Wooden Man thing still feels bloody weird to me, and it's been, what, 2-3 months since then?
But it's had a noticeable shift on in your performance, isn't it?
On camera and off.
Yeah.
Like, even off camera, I've played really solidly for 15-16 holes, and just a couple of bad shots have cost me some good medal scores, but they're still comfortably within buffer, whereas they might have been up in the 90s.
And learning a movement that helps you control that driver makes it so much more fun, doesn't it? You can see it on the vlogs. Like, you're allowed to start laughing at him a bit more now, you feel like, because you know that you might hit yours in. But it's hard to laugh at someone if you think your next one's going to go in the trees, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, you look at today, I hit a couple of quick hooks, but apart from that, they're all relatively
in play and to good.
Even the skank ones were still on the planet.
Seek help.
Yeah, seek help.
And you're welcome.
Yeah, you're welcome. Indeed.
That's what I like to do nowadays.
It's just help others. You're helpless, but you can help others.
Well, in the videos coming up, every time we talk about it, I reference the fact that, it's since the lesson.
Yeah,
since the lesson. Yes. Get a lesson from these two.
Yeah. Get one for me. I'm busy. Get one from Matt.
He's just nice.
The red Coach Lockie in the foliage up the left, just eyeing up the lines. He's going to take a good strike with his rinky dinks from the trees. This is about 60 yards left of the intended fairway, yet he's still smiling. Oh no. If you hear a Lockie say, "Oh God," you know you're in serious trouble. He's walking forward. When they're not walking back to the buggy, which is over there, you know something's going down. See you later, brah.